after you've gone through and you've created your design and you've done your collaboration, you can go through and start to export your content. Now let's take a look at that. So if you've got a file open, what you can do is you can export in a lot of different ways from here, and you can export in multiple formats. If you have nothing selected, come over to the right. You should see with the file open with the Design tab selected, you'll see down here we have Export. If you click on the plus, you can choose from different formats if you want to, PNG, JPEG, and SVG. You can set up things like the scaling if you want. 1x is basically 100%. We can add a suffix to the file name if we want to, which appears at the end. You can then export it. You can click on Preview. Now what's interesting about this is that we had nothing selected, and what it's going to do is export everything, all the frames, as a single PNG. This is if you wanted to send it out and say, take a look at everything I'm working on, okay? One big picture of it. If you click on the minus here, you'll remove the export setting. That way it won't do it for us. Now suppose that we want to export all the artboards or the frames as different images. If you drag across or you select all, it's called. Let me move back up here. You can also shift click to select all the different frames over there. Scroll down in the right, come to export and click on the plus. You'll see once again, we choose a file format that all of these are going to be exported as. So if I want PNG, that's great, I'll do that. Come to preview, you can click on preview here. Scroll down, if it will give you a preview, mine's not doing it. And you can either click export to export the 4 different layers here, or you can come up to the upper right, click up here, and you'll usually be able to see a preview right up here. Now it's going to go in and say, which ones do you want to export? And right here, you'll see that this frame or this layer is a duplicate name, so it's not going to want to export that. But we can click export here or export 4 layers down here to be able to export the different files in a folder. Now, another way we can do this, click to deselect. And by the way, when you put on export settings onto things, if I click on home, for instance, later on and scroll down, you are going to see it's going to retain those export settings, even if you share this file with someone, which is really pretty cool. If you click on an object, like a button, or multiple objects if you want to do that, you can click export. Once you apply an export setting, like I just said, it's going to remember it. So if I come to PNG, choose SVG from that, you'll see there are 3 dots right here. If you click on that, you can do a couple different things like include an ID attribute if you want to, outline any text, which you got to be careful. If you try to copy paste this content to another file or to another app, for instance, the text is going to become shapes. Or just the contents only. You're going to see right here, any overlapping foreground, background layers will be disabled, which is great. That's actually good. So it's only the content you selected. All right, I'll close that up. And then click Export Group 2. It's going to export it for you, and it should put it in your downloads, and you should be able to see that. Now, like I said, once you assign a lot of this, it's already there. Later on, if you give it to somebody else or you come back to this file, those export settings will be there, which is great. Another key, easy way to export content from here, if you're trying to take content from here and go to, let's say, another program, maybe like Adobe XD, you can come to content and right-click on it and choose Copy As down here, CSS or SVG. So if I choose SVG, it's going to copy it, but it's going to take that text and turn it into outlines. If I go to another application like Adobe XD, okay, I'm in Adobe XD now and I paste, there it is. It's a group. I can look at it, but the text are now a series of paths. Okay, let me go back over to Figma. Another way to access that, if you want to copy as, if you come into the File menu up here, right up there, you're going to see Copy As, CSS, Text, or SVG. So as you can see, just a lot of different ways to be able to export your content. That way you can start building this when you get ready for production and you've got production-ready assets.